Hello, hello, hello. It is me, your local night terror, Pan Moran here. I am testing something today, as you guys can tell. Hi, Zach. Hi, welcome in. Usually when I stream, I only stream on Twitch. However, I'm checking out this thing called Restream.io because I was like, okay, if I can figure out how to make this work, I should be able to stream on Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. Because that's one thing that I've been seeing a lot of people doing that I didn't understand, like, how they were doing it. And I was like, I want to know. I want to know what's going on there. So now I should also be live on Twitter. Let me check my profile. I'm curious if it says anything. Oh, let me delete the old one. That doesn't need to be there. Oh, okay. Hell yeah. Oh my God, that works. That's actually so crazy that that works. I was always so curious how people like did that. Because I've seen people be live on Twitter and then Discord as well. Like it would show as their status that they were streaming on Twitch. And I was like, how do you do that? How does that work? Oh, hi, Zach. I see your :3 on Twitter. Hi. Yeah, I just never understood how it worked. This is crazy, actually. I helping test. Thank you. Because yeah, I actually ended up installing this like script originally that would let me stream to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. However, the issue with that was that my computer took up all the processing power of that, and my internet took up all the bandwidth. And then I saw Restream and I was like, okay, this looks pretty cool, but I need to know, does it take away that like issue? And the answer is yeah, it does. Everything I stream goes to Restream, and then it gets displayed to my different channels. Super cool. Super awesome. Zach, actually, now since you're here, can you let me know if in my status on Discord it shows that I'm streaming on Twitch? I'm very curious if it does. And if it doesn't, then that's fine. I'll figure out how to do that later. But right now I'm just like looking at stuff, you know? It doesn't? Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out eventually. Trust. Oh, this is so cool though. Streaming to YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter at the same time. Crazy. Oh, stream health is excellent too. I'm streaming in 1280 by 720 with 30 frames per second. Nice. Okay, let's see. Hi, Zach on YouTube. Hi. So I have just been very busy, like trying to figure out stuff on the back end. Since my birthday is this month, I wanted this month to be very much like, oh, I'm going to be streaming a lot. Oh, I'm going to be like upgrading a lot of things. It's going to be super cool. And already I'm one step ahead. Streaming live on multiple sites. And I even figured out how to create a new doc for the Restream chat, which is how I'm able to see you guys typing over here. It's so cool. Ooh, wait, what if I do it something like this? Ooh, this might be the play. Hold on, this might be the play. Yeah, okay, perfect. Yeah, I'm super happy about this, actually. I was really concerned at first because I had no idea what would end up happening, but this is legit. It's legit. And also, oh my God, another thing that I worked on recently. I'm in a VTuber group chat thing where it's like we're all creators and we all try to help each other and stuff like that. And I had talked about how my computer keeps crashing when I start streaming and I wasn't sure what was going on. And this person, Kylo Neko, stated that Windows has a leak that is eating RAM. There's a parasite that's eating your RAM. But you're able to disable certain things in the settings because basically there's a lot of stuff like AI enhancement or background processes that it just starts running for no reason. Just hopefully your PC doesn't try to explode on itself due to being a laptop. No, luckily that's not the issue. The issue is just that Windows is a very bad software. And it keeps trying to activate things like the thing that was eating up all of my ability to do anything was, what was it? There's this thing that literally tracks. Could you get a link? Sure, actually, let me put it in chat, in the Twitch chat real quick. Basically, there's this thing in the newest version of Windows that it'll do that data tracking stuff. Also, hi Ellie, hi. I stream so late, I hate you. You know that's not true. You literally know that's not true. I literally just spent all night hanging out with this nerd right here, and she's like, no, you obviously hate me. Don't listen to her and her lies. Elysia. Why is it not pasting? I swear I just copied it. Copy link. Okay, that's the YouTube video that was there. So basically, you know how games and apps and all that stuff will do this thing where they track the way that you handle things, like what you use your programs for, what you blah 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 blah, all that type of stuff. Well, Windows does that, and it tracks all that stuff for you and sends it off to their data center. And that is what was absolutely fucking destroying my PC. Because I haven't had any issues since I paused that feature. So whatever reports you to the Windows team about what you're using, that was my issue. And hopefully it helps you guys too. But yeah, it was... Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Let me go ahead and drink. Bleh. A stretch too. Why are you blehing at me? What did I do to deserve this? The back-to-back redeems is crazy. But yeah, I hope that helps, because I'm not having any of the issues I usually have when I play, whenever I try to stream. And apparently, this is one of those things that every software update, you have to go and disable it because Windows tries to turn it back on so they can keep tracking what apps you use, what programs you're using, how you use things, all that stuff. But apparently just doing that alone takes up so much of your RAM space. I was so shocked. Because yeah, I'm not jittering. I'm not like having any issues with my computer at all since that. Oh, thank you for stopping by before you go to sleep, Alicia. I hope you have a good, sweet dreams. Yeah. I'm glad that you removed it from your PC, Zach. Like, it really sucks that the more we get into the future, the more you have to know about technology in order to stay safe. And in order to have something that works. Because I know Apple got in trouble for constantly pushing updates to their phones that would ruin the service to force people to move up to the next tier of Apple phone. And they like got sued for that. Like, that's just a straight up fact that they did. And I don't think, I would hope Windows isn't trying to do the same thing as them. However, like, you have to know more and more about technology as time goes on. Otherwise, you'll just end up getting used and fucked up. Like, I was sitting here and I was like, oh my God, my computer's all fucked up. I'm not going to be able to stream. I'm not going to be able to do the things I want to do. It's going to crash all the time. And I was seriously considering like getting the parts, like to make an actual PC build and all of that. But now it's like, oh, I'm free. I'm free and I can do what I want now. It's so good. But yeah, that's really what I was thinking about. 'Cause I feel like there's a difference between like, you're like a boomer parent that's like, I'm not gonna listen to this, versus like, I literally had no way to know that this was an issue. Would still recommend looking into desktop. Yeah, for future proofing. Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely going to do that for future proofing. When this laptop has ran its speed, then it will be going away, or it'll be used for something else. However, it's still a really good laptop. It shouldn't have been having these issues. And now I know why. It's because Windows wants to spy on me and be like, ooh, what you using, Panran? Ooh, you use Microsoft Edge? Ooh, Google Chrome? OBS? Steam. So annoying. Anyway, a fair amount of people use the laptop as a second screen for stream. Really? I'll probably do that then in the future. But oh my God, my computer's just running so well now. I'm actually flabbergasted by this. I just thought that like it was really just shitting the bed really fast, but no, it was just that fucking me over. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of tech stuff behind the scenes, trying to make things set up, because like on my birthday, I'm going to be adding some new, unique, fun redeems for you guys to be able to use. Oh, because that way the chat isn't drawing resources from the streaming machine. Makes sense. Makes sense. But yeah, I'm going to be adding redeems. I'm going to be like, what else was there? What else was I doing? A lot of it was just like optimizing stream stuff. I'm not even going to lie. Like OBS, all that stuff. Trying to understand a bit more about things. I also got a, well, I've had a Reddit account for a long time, but I recently got an Instagram account for Pan Moran. That way I can post clips on there too, to reach a wider audience. Apparently, if I can get 1,000 followers on Instagram and on TikTok, then I'll be allowed to live stream on there as well, which will be pretty neat, especially since I'm already using Restream. But yeah, I just got the Instagram because I was like, I know a lot of people use Instagram. All of my work friends use Instagram. And I feel like maybe if I post clips on there, I'll reach a bigger audience as well. Who knows? But yeah, I just figured I'd give it a shot, see what happens. Worst case scenario, it's just an extra thing I have to update every week when I get a new clip. Which, by the way, did you guys see the clip Texta gave me this week? It was so fucking funny. I swear, sometimes I send Texta like the information for the clip I want to have uploaded, and sometimes I just get surprised by it. And every time I'm always so happy seeing it, because he somehow finds like the funniest stuff on my streams to put up there. It's so entertaining to me. Oh my god. One day I'll figure out how to stream to Discord. Just you see. Just you wait, even. But yeah, I'm going to be posting more stuff on those apps as well. Because I post clips onto the virtual YouTuber subreddit. That way, because I see a lot of indies like post on there. So I figured I would give that a shot too. And be like, yeah, this is a clip. Here we go. Post. Just to see what happens. Like, and I figured I would do this like every day for the month. It's very interesting because I was talking with Cuckoo about this before. And we're both kind of like doing different things to experiment with the algorithm. Like for me, I'm posting clips daily on Reddit and Instagram just to see what happens before my birthday. Like, do I get a lot of followers? Do I not? Like, what does it look like, you know? Is it just going to be like, oh, you just got some cool new viewers? Or is it going to be like, boom, 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 boom. Thank you for the birthday wishes, but it's not, my birthday isn't until the 20th of this month. If you stick around, you'll be able to be a part of the festivities. But thank you, I appreciate the well wishes. I'm just excited to see what happens. I like doing experiments where you're not sure what the outcome will be. Like as a kid, I really liked baking because it was really fun, like slapping stuff together and being like, ooh, I wonder how this is going to turn out. And sometimes you'd get brownies that are like super light and fluffy, and sometimes they'd be like dense and you'd need to like shove them in milk to eat them. But like every time that I would experiment with things, it was always so much fun just to see what the outcome is at the end of the day. I just like that. I think that's really fun thing to do. Which, speaking of, speaking of experiments, I had actually been forced by my friends last night to do the Enneagram test, which I wanted to talk to you guys about because I think that's very... I don't know if you guys know what this is, because I don't even know what this is. My friend recommended I take it. Actually, let me see what this is first. Let me try searching it. Oh, Wikipedia article. Perfect. The Enneagram of Personality, or simply the Enneagram, is a pseudo-scientific model of the human psyche primarily understood and taught as a typology of 9 interconnected personality types. Okay. Okay, sure. This sounds really crazy. Because I was just told to take the test, and I had no idea what it actually was. I've only ever taken the MBTI test. But yeah, I took this test and apparently I'm a type 2 with 53 for type 2, and then right under is type 6 for 50. It says, I don't know what this means, but it says your likely primary or basic Enneagram type is type 2. Your preferred wing for type 2 is type 1 or 2W1. And I don't know what that means either. So it says here that the core focus of Enneagram Type 2 is... Oh, Lord. I don't know if you guys could hear that. I hope you can't. So it's currently gnat season in Texas, and because of that, I have buzzers everywhere, and there was a very long buzzer sound, and I was like, oh, Lord. Heard nothing? Okay, good. Because that lasted for like a good 10 seconds. That lasted for a good while. So it says here, the core focus of Enneagram Type 2, and it has a little quote here. It says, loneliness and the feeling of being unwanted is the most terrible poverty. I find that very fascinating because, like, as you guys do know, I have autism. So I'm like really, really bad at making judgments about myself and knowing what I'm feeling. Like sometimes I can know what I'm feeling. Like I can be like, I feel annoyed or angry, but I don't know why I feel that way. So it says, early in life, we develop an initial belief about ourselves and a compensation for that self-belief. The Type 2's initial self-belief is, I am unappreciated as I am. Which, honestly, like, I can see that for me. And the compensation is, I must find appreciation from and connection to people by responding to their needs and desires. And, like, that's how I've really been for a long time, where I, like, have always cared more about other people than I have myself. And it is to an unhealthy degree. It's to such a degree that, like, I go to therapy for it because it's not good. But yeah, it keeps going and it says, over time, this gets generalized beyond the self into a core focus that also shapes how we perceive and interact with the world at large. Your core focus is appreciation comes from responding to the emotional needs and desires of others. This requires reading their unspoken emotional cues in order to find a way to connect to and support them. From this, you find your role in the world and others' lives. Which, yeah, I think that is the case. I don't really know. I don't know if you guys have seen this show called Steven Universe. But Steven Universe is about this kid who his first instinct, no matter how much danger he's in, is to reach out his hand to help other people. And I see a lot of myself in him, even to the point where in the finale area of Steven Universe Future, you start to see the world has calmed down. There's no need for someone to be a hero. There's no need for anybody to get helped. No one's in danger. Everyone's living their lives, repairing, healing, all that stuff. Nobody needs help anymore. And he doesn't know how to handle that, because if nobody needs help, what is his purpose for existing? And like, that really resonated with me on a lot of levels. And it's just like, oh, it hits hard, you know? like, I feel like I've been that way a lot growing up. Because a lot of the times I was always told that my friends were better than I was. Like, oh, like my mom would be like, oh, why aren't you more like this friend? This friend's like doing all of this stuff. Like, you should be more like them. You should study at school more. You should do this. You should do that. And like, oftentimes because I wasn't the type of kid my mom wanted, she would like do things like putting me into the scouts, or like what's it called? Putting me into the scouts, making me go to church, like all of this other extracurricular stuff that I wasn't even interested in order to better shape me into the ideal child that she would want in the world. So I ended up always feeling like everything that is about me is a failure. Like, I never really was a person that deserved to exist, you know? And that's just really how it left me feeling. And one of the things I remember is like my mom finally realized like how much she had really fucked me up emotionally growing up. And she was like, well, you know, I'm proud of you, right? And I said, when's the last time you told me that? And she genuinely went silent because she did not remember. And that really, I feel like that really made her realize, like, all of the love that she provided me growing up was attached to monetary value and physical capabilities, like how much I'm able to clean up or how many chores I'm doing. And as you guys know, I am disabled. Like, I have bad joints, I have bad muscles, I got bad everything. So when you look at it like that, it's like I could never be the type of child my mom would want, because like I'm already fucked up. My muscles, my back doesn't work. I can't help out physically. The only thing I can do is provide monetarily because I can work. And that's it. And that's really about as far as our emotional conversations really went prior to that. Was just, what are you good for, like helping with bills or helping clean up the apartment. And that was it. That was all I was good for. And that just kind of stuck with me my whole life, to a point that like I'm now an adult and people can be like, hey Pan, what do you like? And I'm just sitting here like, I don't know. I don't know if I can even say that I like things, because I've also had the experience of like telling people like very things that were very vulnerable about myself, and getting that thrown back in my face immediately. So a lot of the times I just never would open up about shit. And even now I'm talking very surface level stuff, because like talking deeper about it, being vulnerable for realsies, that's terrifying.